Hello everyone. Today we're going to walk through our new online banking. You are going to have all the same things that you had before in online banking, but I'm going to show you how it works a little bit different and it looks a little bit different this time. So what you're going to want to do is, if you do have that URL saved to get directly to the online banking page, that's going to change a little bit. You'll want to make sure to put that new URL in the bookmark. And if you have it saved anywhere else in a password manager or anything like that, you're going to want to change it there too, or else you're going to go to the old URL. Next, you'll notice when you come on the page that there is a bulletin waiting here for you. So if there's any additional information or alerts, those will be right here. And then it's just a typical login and security code. So your user ID and then your security code or password. If you're a first-time user, you're going to want to go into Enroll in Online Banking. You're going to click I'm Not a Robot. And then you're going to go ahead and enter your member account number, the last four digits of your social security number, and then your address number. So your address number would be like if you had this 1405 Municipal Avenue, you would just enter 1405. Then you're going to click Next, and then you're going to go ahead and get signed in. We're not going to go through that whole thing. We're going to come back here. And then if you need to ever reset your security code, you can go here too. You're going to do I am not a robot. And then you're going to go ahead and put in your login or user ID here, and it's going to go ahead and send it to your email to get that reset. You may have to enter in one of your security questions too. Just walk through the different steps and you should be able to reset your security code. All right, so let's go ahead and get logged in. So once you get logged in, you're going to see that it is a little bit cleaner than the old online banking. Over here, you're going to have your favorite accounts, which I'm going to show you how to set those up here in a second. Here, you're going to have checking accounts. They're by what kind of account there are, savings accounts, and then also your linked accounts. So if you have an account that's linked to maybe your child's account or your parent's account, or maybe you have two different types of accounts, those would be here, and you can tell too that there's different account numbers on them. Over here, you're going to see your recent transactions, and that's where you're going to set up some of your favorite ones, but we have the checking as the favorite, so that one comes up first. You can go ahead and switch it to a savings. That'll show you any recent transactions, the other checking account, or you can go to View All, where you can see all transactions in that account. It will just put you into the account details page. Here you can see your whole account number, you can see your available balance, your current balance. You can also go ahead and search dates, and then you can go ahead and print those transactions. So maybe I want to search from August 1st until August 15th, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit print, and then it's going to be able to give me all the transactions from the 1st through the 15th. I can load any pending transactions that are on the account. This one, I don't have any pending transactions. And then down here, I can go ahead and look through all the transactions. I can click on those if I want to get a little bit more information. And then right up here, if I want to switch the accounts, I can go here and I can switch over to the other checking accounts that I have. I can transfer money easily. I don't have to be in the account that I want to transfer to or from. I can just go ahead and select those right here. So maybe I want to transfer from my checking and transfer it to my other savings account. I can do that right here with the amount and then the date that I want it done. I can also make it recurring. So I can select the frequency, whether it's weekly, every 2 weeks, twice monthly, monthly, every 2 months, 4 months, quarterly, 6 months. And then I can go ahead and set the first date, and then I can set the number of reoccurrences too. Account info, that's going to go ahead and tell me my current balance and then also the account number. eStatements, and I'll show you how those eStatements work here in a second. Export transactions is very much like this transactions details. I can go ahead and figure out the dates that I want the transactions from, and then what type of file format I want. I can do a CSV file that I can open up in Excel, or if I use Quicken, I can go ahead and do a QFX file and export those. I can do a check reorder here. It's going to go ahead and reorder the same type of checks I had the last time. I can select the number of boxes, and then if I want a checkbook cover. And then more actions under here. I can do a check stop payment. So if I want to stop payment on a check, I can do that here. Just remember that there is a fee for a stop payment. And then I can also do a check copy. So if I want to see a copy of a check that I had written that maybe isn't listed in here, you should be able to see your check images in here as well, but maybe I'm unable to find it. I can go ahead in here and go ahead and put the check number. Now, there may be a fee depending on how old the check is. So that's a little bit about which is in each account. It's pretty simple. Transfers, I can come up here if I want to make a transfer. Again, that's the same type of thing we did before. And then I can also see any scheduled transfers that are coming out of my account. Like right now, I have a weekly transfer of $1 coming from my checking and going to a savings account. Maybe I want to go ahead and edit that. I can do that. Or I can also delete it too. You can also see some of your upcoming transactions on the accounts page if you scroll down. It's going to be under scheduled transfers. Bill pay is still available here, and then money manager is still available here. Your messages or your mail, your secure mail is now going to be up here under messages. You can go ahead and compose a secure message to us at any time. Go ahead and click the subject and then go ahead and write it there, and it'll send it right off to us securely. Mobile, if I want to go ahead and set up mobile alerts or the SMS service, I can do that in here. I'll just go ahead and add my number. I can do SMS banking where I can do very basic type of account transactions, including just checking my balances, any history on the account, and then the SMS alerts. So if I want to set up alerts for my account, I can go ahead and do that in here. And that will go ahead and send a text message to me when an alert is made. Mobile apps, if you want to download the mobile app, that can be done right here in mobile apps. And then in settings, your profile, so if you want to change your logon ID or user ID here, your security code, if you want to change that, you can do that here. Address, if you want to change your postal mail address, that can be done here. Your phone number, you can change your phone number here for text messages or phone messages. Email address, you can do that here. That's the email address that you can receive alerts to as well. So I can go ahead and see in here. Sometimes it will ask you to enter a security question. And so I can go ahead and see what email addresses I have in here. I can add some, take some off. I can also change the time zone too. The wrong time zone's showing up and it's not central time zone or I want mountain time zone. I can go ahead and change that here too. Security and alerts. My security questions are right here. Those are the ones that I usually prompt if I've logged in from another computer, or if I need to change something, whether it's a login ID or a security code. Those are the questions that are asked from you. And then alerts. I can go ahead and put those alerts in here. So I can have different alert types if my account falls below or above a certain amount, if there's an ATM or debit withdrawal over a certain amount, if a check is cleared or been cashed, a courtesy pay, a deposit over a certain amount, if I have insufficient funds. There's all kinds of alerts that I can do for this account. I can have them sent to an email address, or I can have them sent to a mobile phone number, or both. And then down here are some general types of alerts too, other than the ones up here. So I can go ahead and set these alerts, account balance. So I can select the account. So maybe I'm out above $7, below $6. I can go ahead and review that and save the alert. There's also just general alerts that will come into your email and also your mobile number. So you can go ahead, it's going to automatically come to your email, but if you want it to come to your mobile device too, you can save it there. Any email address changes, you get an alert. eStatements, when they're available, you get an alert. Login ID changed. If that ever happens, you get an alert. And if your security code is changed, you get an alert. And those are really good to have in case somebody has changed it and you didn't know about it. Those are all available right here. You can edit those and have those go to your mobile phone as well as a text message. Any alerts that you have set up are going to be below here. And then any type of transfer alerts are also in here. Next, we're going to go back to settings and go to accounts. And then you can go to your account preferences. You can go ahead and set these for which one's your favorite. You're going to hit this check mark right here. So I have this one being my favorite. And then I can go ahead and move how I want this in those drop downs, which ones I want first, which ones I want second. If I am going to do the SMS texting and do the basic account details, I'm going to want to put a nickname in here, a number, or a letter. I can also hide the account too if I don't want to see it. Maybe I just want to pretend it's not even there and I don't want to spend any money on it. I can hide this account. It will still show up in bill pay though. Any past activity will still be visible in the bill pay accounts, but it will not show up on the account screen or show up as an option in any of the account lists. And like I said, you can go ahead and move these around too. Maybe I want my checking to be up here. And then you can also edit the names when you go into edit. You can go ahead and create a different nickname for those, hide those, add to favorites. And then finally, we've been into mobile banking, but you can also go into here and change your preferences there. One other thing that we didn't look at was the eStatements. You can go to accounts to do your eStatements and you just click right here. We'll go ahead and look at our eStatements, and then you can go ahead and sign up for eStatements if you wish, or you can go ahead and make it a paper statement too. Just remember, whatever account you're signed into with that member number, that's going to be the only account that you can sign up for eStatements for. So since I'm under 99997, that's the only one I can change this delivery method. I'm linked to 9998, but I cannot change the delivery method on that account because I'm not logged in under that account. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for going through our new online banking with me.